If you're feeling a little bit uptight, it's not good for your heart, folks. And since we all tend to get a little stressed out, we are going to help you find ways to relax. And joining me now is movement specialist Michelle Turner, who's going to show us 5 simple moves to a healthier heart. Welcome to you. I appreciate you joining us. I was on your Facebook page this morning, and so many of your friends and even some of your patients say, you know what, you're a healer.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of them to say.
Yeah, they truly believe that. How much does stress play in our overall well-being?
Well, stress is really important because it stops movement. Most of all, it stops your breathing. And breathing is your heart functions. It's a life support that goes on. We don't wake up in the morning saying, is my heart working or am I breathing okay? But stress affects that, and it slows those responses down. Okay, so you're going to teach me some very simple ways to reduce stress. We're going to start with simple mobility. Right.
And breathing.
We're the only species that does not believe in contracting. We feel we should stretch, but cats and dogs actually contract. Right. So it's a real easy thing to do. You can do it at the computer or in your car, but just contract. Just get really tight and then just let it go. And just allow the muscles to just release.
So pull the muscles in tight? How long?
Just for a couple of seconds. You don't want any pain with what I do, and just let go and see if that just reduces the shoulders.
I was about to say,
the cell phones up here and do all of that, and we don't let go.
Okay, what you were saying something also about hugging ourselves?
Oh, it's a great little thing. We're just going to hug ourselves, and you just lightly, and again, everything's just really easy, really gentle, and then you can do your head with the hug, and then you can do the heads against the hug, sort of like a little, and it just helps open up your whole chest cavity.
I love that.
Reduce all the tension in here and just allows us to breathe and handle the stress.
More easier. And how about how we walk?
Walking is key to me. So if I get up and I'm looking at walking, you should have a nice healthy gait, meaning that you're left, right. Now I can go forwards and backwards, no problems. But what this also means is that when I go to put my clothes on, let's say, I can stand on one foot because that's what this walk is. I'm actually balancing on one foot.
So it should be the extension of our...
Your foot should actually be able to go to and behind the pelvis. So if you're walking this way, so as the gait starts to narrow, you'll start to see people, and it shortens here. It actually doesn't go behind the pelvis.
Okay.
And so that's a concern for me because now I know, first of all, if they shorten, or especially they start to round, now it's not even a walk to me.
So show us the correct way we should be walking.
It's just a nice, easy gait. And so I'm in neutral. I can go forward and backward with that gait.
So not too short, not too long.
Right.
Okay, and in the sitting position, how can we relieve stress in the sitting position?
So that's a nice little thing we can do in sitting, and just notice how you're sitting. How is my balance? Am I grabbing my mouse too tight? Am I able to just shift? So like if you were to just look at me, can you do that nicely, or is there a little bit of strain through here?
Strain.
Right. So again, and just feel. You shouldn't have to move. Kids don't, and just feel how. Just a nice open up the chest, and so now we can go to this side, and just how you can feel how, and we just don't sit for hours without doing a little bit of movement. We're really rigid in our cubicles at work or in our cars for too long.
We just sit there all day long and we don't have any chance. And that's important. So take your lunch outside, maybe go for a brisk walk. You can come back in front.
And notice too, when you're looking like that, if your hands are tight, like at the steering wheel, I can't look as far side to side, but if I release my hands a little bit, wow, I have a great range of motion, and I'm a safer driver, and I have less stress. I'm not trying to rip my steering wheel off.
All right, so give yourself a big old hug and then de-stress, and that would help us kind of just take a minute.
Right.
Take it all in. Well, we have put all of this information on our website, sonoranliving.com. Thank you so much. Very easy techniques. We appreciate that, Michelle. And all of you folks out there who call her the healer, I would have to agree, Terry.